Hey guys, it's Natalie Hodson. I'm so excited to work with Heidi on her Perfectly Imperfect campaign. So come with me, I'm going to show you some of the ways that I am perfectly imperfect. This was what it looked like this morning after we went to church. But what you didn't see was that it took about 40 minutes of curling my hair and doing the whole makeup routine in order to get a certain look. But this is also how I look, probably about 90% of the time before all the makeup and my hair gets done. And, you know, I always have a little bit of puffiness under my eyes and red blotches on my skin, but that's me, and it's perfectly imperfect. See this cute little bookshelf decoration here? Well, the middle looks good. If you look up, yeah, those would be empty picture frames, and I even have some on the other side here too. They've been empty for probably a year and a half. I may be good at vlogging, but I'm really, really bad at decorating. I've had some really beautiful professional photographs taken, but what those professional photographs don't show you is that I have had two 10-pound babies, and so when I bend over, the skin on my stomach is wrinkly and stretched out from having two babies. Standing up, you can't tell, but when I bend over, it's really stretched out. I have all these friends on social media, but sometimes I struggle with in real life, outside of the social media world. Sometimes I wonder if I really am a good friend. I'm not always great at communicating with people, and sometimes I tend to lose touch or pull myself away when I start to feel overwhelmed. So my whole point here is that this isn't about me or my imperfections. It's about the fact that we all have imperfections, every single one of us. And you can allow those imperfections to make you feel less than or not enough or broken. Or you can embrace the idea that you can be perfectly imperfect and that everybody has imperfections, even the girl with the perfect six-pack abs or the perfect Pinterest living room or the perfectly behaved children. We all have things behind the scenes that might not be perfect. So what I hope you can take away from this, I want to give you 3 suggestions on ways that you can change your self-talk and your mindset to start to embrace those imperfections. So 1, keep your circle really small. If there's anybody in your circle that makes you feel not enough or less than, or that your imperfections are a big deal, then kick them out. You keep a close, tight-knit circle of people who are going to encourage you and support you. And kind of second, hand in hand with that, is take a look at who you're following on social media. If there's anybody that by their posts or their pictures or their words make you feel like you're not enough, you don't need to follow them. That's the beauty of social media. You get to choose who you follow. For me personally, going back to before how I'm not very good at decorating, I had to delete the Pinterest app on my phone. Just because every time I got on there, I felt like, man, I am so inadequate. And then the third thing is start to set really small micro goals for yourself. This was a game changer for me. It was a catalyst when I started writing down really tiny small goals on a whiteboard, and I hung it in my kitchen where I saw it every single day. Tiny goals, I mean tiny, like drink enough water each day or park in the back of the parking lot when I go to the store. And what happened is I started to prove to myself that I could say I was going to do something and then I was actually going to do it. And that started to change my self-talk. Before believing that I never could do it, that I was never enough, I started to believe by tiny, tiny, tiny goals in a long period of time that I could set out to do something and then actually achieve it, even if there were failures along the way. So the takeaway from this is that we are all imperfect. Nobody is perfect, but what you can do is change your self-talk and start to understand that within those imperfections, you can be perfectly imperfect. Thanks Heidi for helping me join you on this campaign. These shirts are so comfortable, they fit perfectly. There's a link below where you can order. They have black or white if you want to get one for yourself.